What up, everybody? It's me, Stones XYZ, here with another All the Abs. Of course, we're doing all the 77-bit. For the time being, we are jamming out to a little bit of, I don't know, synth lo-fi, maybe? Hold on. Maybe our audio output is not working. There we go. A little better there. Maybe you can hear it now. We're farming up Dungeon 2. Just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. There, of course, is a stream drop running. Make sure you grab that. Make sure you grab all the stream drops that you can. Blah, blah, blah. Get them. Got them. Good. Let's see. CyberStem makes me a little bit faster. I need to run a little bit faster. You want to farm proper, you got to go fast. And we're not farming. We're just, getting all the resources as fast as we possibly can and then killing the boss. That's what we do. We need to do a lot more damage. We're only doing 600, which is decent. Crypto Raro, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Long time no see. It's been like, what, a day? Maybe two, actually. Always love seeing you, man. I was just telling myself to the vast space of the internet that we're just farming up Dungeon 2 here in 77-bit. Just like everybody else. This is going to be a real exciting stream and real different from everything else that you're seeing on the abstract lately. But maybe we'll do it a little bit differently. Ever so slightly. This is how you get the resources. Use your Sentinel ability. Yeah, missed last night? Oh, okay. Well, hey, good to see you. My days kind of blend, so I'm glad you're back. 49CD, hola, is to you as well. Let's use this protocol thing. Apparently it's good. What are we doing here? 569. Could be better. 574 with a couple of stacks. You guys hearing sound, the music okay? How's my voice versus the music? You want louder music? You want my voice lower? You want me to mute myself for the whole show like I did the other day? Accidentally? We'll probably mix it up and throw some Gigaverse in here in the middle somewhere too. So you still got to do your Gigaverse. Don't forget. Especially if you hold the NFTs like I do. You got to ROM it up, Can't hear the music. Okay. Let me fix that. After I beat this boss. Something was coming through. I assumed it was music. I only hear... So I don't hear the output. I only hear what's, being pumped to my headphones for my personal usage while I battle here. So I don't always do a test. All right, that guy's down. Let me get over here. Audio output. Video broadcast. What about now? Do you hear music now? I see something getting pumped out. Let me test it on my phone here. Oh, they changed this up a little bit. Let me talk about it. Changed this up a little bit. Totally music coming through. You fooling with me. You can hear it now. Okay, good. All right, so we killed that guy. Let's get out here and do it all over again. Because that's what you do. That's what you do here on 77-bit. You get to the end and then you just battle the same dungeon over and over and over and over again until you level up your weapon. And then you keep doing that same thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Oh, you probably hear in my phone coming through. Getting a double whammy. Let's see. Okay, let's get in here. Let's do it again. Who's 49CD? Do I know this person? They're fucking with me. I mean, messing with me. Ken Jade. Good to see you, Ken Jade. I see that your name is on your profile, but it's not in your stream handle. You should maybe try changing your name one more time and it might fix it. Okay, first thing we're going to do in here, when you go in these dungeons, is you get some of these, if you farm them enough, you get these dungeon potions. Move these up to the top so they're easily accessible. And they give you a pretty good modifier for the dungeon, so let's use that. But what we do here is we just mine all the materials really fast. And then we go and fight the boss. Pretty easy. And if you're the sentinel, you go through here, get this box. Well, something. It gives you usually a schematic, some chromium. You gotta wait for your power to come back. And then you run this way. Hopefully you don't get clipped by the goofy guys. You can turn on a speed potion if you want. If you want to go fast. You come over here, grab this one. It's you can get right up next to it without aggroing these guys. Then you come down here. You can kill this guy if you want to. I usually just... I'm starting to do enough damage to where I might as well just kill him. It doesn't take that long. And he might drop a rare chromium or something, so might as well. And then you can farm this one. Yeah, sometimes if you change your profile on your phone versus change it on your PC, it does the bug thing where it doesn't actually change it. Like for me, when I change my PFP, it always goes to the one that I had before. when I'm in chat, which is really weird. So like if I change this one, it'll go to the one that I had last when I'm talking. And so here I just use my ability, hit the miner, and by the time I'm done mining it, I usually can get it without having to worry about the mobs. And then you just run to the boss. It's right up here. Through this way. Oh, what's that? Oh, I thought that was a mineable thing. I think that's all the mining locations. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So we're going to use this protocol thing. So I guess it's a 573. Still a little low. I'd like to get it higher. I need 10 rare chromium to level up my sword here one more time. To level 10. And then I have to make the tough decision of reforging. Of course, I'm not using a sword. I'm using a guitar, which is even better. I like slapping the bass when I slap at the monster. Clip that, send it. Slap at the bass. So this is all we've been doing for like a day. It's just this. Farming these materials. To get our weapon a little bit better. I mean, not like a whole day, but all the time I've been spent playing this game lately has been this sequence of events. So maybe I'll do a couple, and then we'll switch to Gigaverse just to, you know, keep it a little bit interesting, right? Nobody wants to just watch the same farming over and over again, because all the streamers are doing the same thing right now. And I was doing this before they were. They're just smarter than me, so they figured out how to get their weapon up higher than I did. There's some chromium. That's good. I mean, we have... We gotta get rid of some of these freaking dungeon tickets, too. It's the rare. Petty, common, mega. Move these up here. Rare. Here it is. We need 10, so we need to get 4 more. Let's do that. I think. Hold on. Let's look at our weapon. Oh, we're already level 10, so now we have to decide if we want to reforge. Audius, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the Pengu. 150 Pengu. Appreciate you. Jim. Appreciate you very much. So, what we actually need to do here is, well, we want to get some more rare chromium. That's the #1 goal over here in this dungeon for me right now. It's the hardest material for me to get without having to pay for it. But another thing I have to do is eliminate dungeon tickets out of my inventory so that I can open all of these cartridges that I have. So in order to do that, I have to enter the dungeon and leave the dungeon a bunch of times. 2887, gobbly goobity goody, back to you, buddy. Appreciate you for popping by. So I'm just killing a couple of inventory slots here really quick, and then we'll do another run through here, and then we'll go to town, and we'll open up some boxes and see what we get. I got a couple of weapons that I need to maybe make up as backups for when I try and reforge this stupid thing. Because it's a stronger than 0 chance. I mean, it's like 60% chance that it's going to fail if I reforge. And if I do that, and my weapon breaks, I got nothing. Then I'm basically just a, I don't know, grunt. Like newbie starter with starter weapons. And I don't want that, because these things are hard to kill when your weapon sucks. Let that be known. Another thing to know when you reforge your weapon, it gets worse before it gets better. You know? So I'll show you when we go to town. I'll show you my level 10. If I was to reforge it, what it would knock down to. Actually, we can just test it on something else, because pretty much any level 0 that you reforge is free to upgrade to level 1 for the most part. It's not free, but it's basically free. The amount it costs to do it is... Like, I kill one of these mobs and it would cost less to upgrade. So yeah, this is the fun part of the game that you have to do. Otherwise your inventory gets so full that you can't do anything. They're apparently fixing it tomorrow, from what I hear. So if I look at my inventory now, still pretty full of dungeon tickets, right? Let's go in and out just a couple more times. Because every time we open one of these cartridges, we get 3 dungeon tickets. And the only way to get rid of them is to go in and out of a dungeon. So if you're farming dungeons, the tickets become a problem real quick. Okay, we'll go in on this one and we'll do a run, and then we'll go to town and get about our business. And then maybe we'll play some Gigaverse after that. Or whatever you guys want to play. What do you guys want to see? You want to see anything in particular, or you just want to hang out? I'm stuck on this. So luckily I forged my guy into the way where he's actually pretty fast. Because I'm super smart, and I did that on purpose. Rather than picking a class that does a shit ton of damage, I picked the guy that's fast. Accidentally. You can't reforge, so this is what we're stuck with. So grab that box. Yeah. I think that's a slip on the team, not a slip on me. Like, you play any kind of game where there's a skill tree, and you can't reforge. I mean, it's beta, sure, whatever, but come on. You know somebody's gonna fuck up their tree and want to change it immediately. Like me. I was picking skills mid-combat. And I'm like, oh, I leveled up. I better pick something just to be a little bit better right here, right now. Okay, so get that one. Come down here. Kill this guy if you want to. Might as well, right? We do enough damage now to where we might as well just kill him, but I was just ducking around him for a bit. Sometimes he drops a rare chromium, so it's fine. Are you playing this yet, Raro? Or you wait until the freebie? Right, get that one. 5 lesser. That's good. Run up this way. Dip, dodge, dip, and dodge. Run up here. Get up, you know, right up next to the guy. Hit your thing. Mine. Too busy playing other games. I got you. It's getting to the point now where you actually have to choose. Which is making our lives difficult. Because we want all the games on Abstract to be great and successful, but if they're rewarding points to certain games over others, we certainly want to be playing that game as well. You know? Why? Inventory got all jacked here. Okay, I'm gonna mid-combat use one of these stun buffs. And then one of these. Here we go. $573. Expand my Q ability a little bit. Does a little bit extra damage. 585. So I didn't know what I was doing when I started leveling up this weapon, and I could have definitely picked something better. But it's my best weapon by far at this point. So hopefully I'm gonna get some kind of backup to actually level up beyond it. Hopefully this guy drops some rare chromium as well. A self-healing righteous dude here. It's like a paladin that doesn't smite hard enough. You know? This used to take me like 15 minutes to kill this guy though. So we're out at a lot better position now. Okay, there's our box. I don't think we've got any chromium. No, but that's fine. We didn't need it specifically. Just got your main Pirate Nation account back up and running. Cool. You doing some PvP? Oh shit. I forgot about the stream drops. If you guys are doing stream drops and I'm being bad about them, let me know in the chat. That's all you gotta do. Just pop over to the Abstract chat and say, hey, can we get a stream drop? And I'll be like, yes. Because I get talking and playing games and I forget. Okay? I could put it on auto, but you won't get them as fast. So you gotta keep me honest. Okay, I did just launch one though. Excuse me. Delicious. Okay, and then there's this trick. Once you load into the zone, you can hit escape and do the force respawn, and it'll take you all the way back to the beginning of the zone, which is in the opposite corner where you are. This saves you lots of time. Boom. And then you can go down here into the next zone if you're not stuck. You can do it here as well. Boom. So you spend 10 seconds standing here. It's good for streamers because you can read the chat instead of running. Boom. I probably could have got there in less than 10 seconds, but just showing you how that works. If you're on Dungeon 2 and you're farming things, that's how you do it. This one, definitely worth it. This is like a 5-minute run in this room alone. Zhoosh. Of course, you still gotta dodge all these little bushes and stuff. DM me my wallet address for Pirate Nation will send me a ship. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna do it in this room too. Let me see what's attached to that. I think it's, yeah, it's my manual. Let's see. What's your X? Remind me your X. I think it's just crypto, right? Yeah, okay. Captain Red Rum. Nice. This is my wallet, sir. This room definitely deserves the force respawn. I don't know. You tell me what I want. I've only played with the first ship that they give you. So I don't know. I don't know how different they are. Did nothing happen? What the heck? Still worth it. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Oh, I just lost seconds of time. Alright, to town we go. Skiff? Okay. I'll take a skiff. I like how it says we have one person watching, and I know that me and you both are watching. So, and the bots. Sloop is more strategic play, but less life. Yeah, I've been doing very well with whatever that first thing is. I'm like a master of it at this point. Okay, so we're gonna crack a bunch of our little gotcha cartridges here. They look like this. If your inventory is full of these things, put them in here and open them. Got a lightsaber, energy saber, cool. What do we got here? Sometimes they're kind of hard to grab sometimes. Galleon is pretty good balanced out of it, okay. Heal modifier, who gives a shit about that? Give me one that says plus 1 zillion damage. Frigate is massive HP difference with stronger gunpowder. This one's pretty good. Three things, 3 modifiers. Trash Kunpai. Trash Turbo Claws. Skiff is what you start with. Okay. So I should be playing. You want me to play a sloop? Is that what you're saying? You send me whatever you want. I don't care. I'll play with it. If you got extras or something that you're willing to get rid of, I'm happy to take whatever. 41 damage. I want something with like base 82, I think. And purple. Fleet bro, it's all good. Cool. Appreciate it. What do we get here? Ooh, encrypted skater MK2 41. Get over here. Give me some perpies. Encrypted hoverboard. I like a hoverboard more than I like a skateboard, I'll be honest. I've been grinding hard for a few months. This one's good. Weapon damage, heal modifier, that's no good. It's like a wasted stat. Okay, look at all these dungeon tickets. Oof. I gotta get rid of all those. Some of these things over here too are like quest items. I don't know how to get rid of them. Ooh, Giga Chromium pack. Let's open this. Some amplifiers. Okay. Hey, it's time for another stream drop. I remembered this time. Apologies to you streamies out there. I know you want trivia too, so I'm going to try and do it. I'm a nice guy. And a real human boy. Okay. Okay, let's go check out this weapons dealer guy. So what you do is you talk to this guy. Now, if I reforge this, 40% chance for success, which means a 60% chance of failure, which is bad news bears. But this is how much nastier it gets if it succeeds. Okay, so I'm just gonna equip something rando here. Do I have anything that is like base 81? This is 82. Let's pick something right off the streets here. But this cyber sword. Okay. So now we talk to him. And so this gets +3 per level. +3 damage. Which isn't great. We want something that gives +8 as a max sword. I don't think I have anything. Actually, let's just go over here and we can just look. So this is a bad choice because it's already level 3. This gets +18. This gets +3, so no good. This gets +3. +3 on this. Right? Yeah. +3 on that. This is +9, but it's already level 1. This gets +6, which is decent. And it's base 82. So that might be something to back up there. The skateboard. Is it skateboard? Yeah. Doesn't have any modifiers though, so that sucks. This gets +6 as well, but it's a freaking gray. Or green. +3. +3. +3. +3. +3. +3. All these are trash. Let's get plus. Okay, so let's upgrade this skateboard. What do we need? Just these. Okay. So we can bring this to level 10 right now. It'll be pretty strong right out the gates. This is just costing these petty chromium, which you can buy from this guy right up here. Just due north. So find yourself with a good base weapon damage. Like 81. And then whatever it upgrades to at level 1. If it's +6 or more, it's decent. As far as pure weapon damage. So here you can see that at level 10, it's +6. So if we upgrade this, which we might as well do, now each level is going to get +18. However, let's look at it first. So if my inventory, here's the skateboard. There's 136 right now, okay? This is important. So when you reforge, let's do it. 85% chance it'll break, or not break. The weapon damage goes all the way back down. It goes down. So now in order to get it back up to where we were, we gotta level up a bunch more times. Which is a bummer. And need lesser chromium to do it. But let's, what is this? Petty? Let's go buy a bunch of petty. This is the guy that sells the petty. Also, important to note, he sells this black market RAM that you need for one quest. Okay? Don't forget that. But you can buy petty chromium off of him. I'm gonna buy like 200. Maybe I'll buy 1,000. Just buy like 200 and we'll level this thing up to tipping top. Can't type this in by hand, unfortunately. So I gotta click this just a shit ton of times. But you see how much this costs? It's like, I'm at 100 right now and it's only 1,600 pixels. Oh, you can hold it down though. Maybe. there's enough. Go down here. Now we can upgrade it to like, we'll bring this one up to level 10. We are using lesser chromium, but I don't care. I can farm those up pretty quick. But look, this thing is already doing almost 200 damage. Oh, I need a little bit more. I need 14 more petty chromium. Okay. Buy 14. Buy just a little bit more, just so it stays in my inventory. Okay. So now we have a level. It's a +1 Skater MK2 board. Its base damage is 244. So now if I level this up, let's do it. Now look. Goes all the way back down to the start. No, I'm running a Sentry. Is what I'm running. But I can give you tips on whatever you need. Just ask away, and I'm more than happy to help you, bud. Right now, we're talking about weapons and upgrading weapons. And it's important that you choose something good to level up, because the mats are going to get you over time, and you're going to spend so much time grinding the mats that you want to pick something good. So now if I want to level up this board, for instance, it's going to cost me petty chromium plus a bunch of lesser chromium, and every time I level it up, it gets a little bit, gets more of these, plus something new. So now we have common chromium in here. But that's how you level up your items. That's how you level up your weapons, to say the least. And give me tips for the skills to choose for hacker class. Yeah, you're welcome. So hacker, I don't really know too well. All I know is that in each dungeon, every class has like a room or something they can do where they get a box. I think the hacker, does the hacker do like a weird heal? I think the hacker does a heal. No, the hacker can open doors. So there's a room in every dungeon where you can open the doors and go in there and get the box. There's usually something of mine. I'll show you. We're gonna go to the first dungeon right now and farm it up one time real quick. And just, you know, imagine that you're a hacker instead, right? So I'll show you basically what you want to do. The first dungeon is like level 15. It's over here. We're getting a little rubber banding, but just ignore that. It's going to be over this way, in this first kind of big room part of the map. Go over here, and in the southeast corner, down here, is the first dungeon. This guy has a daily quest that you can grab to kill the boss. So go over here. Now this dungeon is where you farm lesser chromium, which you need a shit ton of. So make sure that you spend some time in here getting a bunch of lesser chromium. You can buy it from the in-game shop if you want to. If you want to spend your money on it, you can buy chromium packs. Each one's a different type of chromium. Okay, if you want to spend your money and save time, that's one way to do it. But in here, these guys drop chromium as well as the mines. I'm just testing out the skateboard because I've never used it before. It's not too bad. It's doing 100 damage because it's 82, right? Because we just reforged it and forgot to level it up some more. But let's equip this bad boy. So this thing's doing 622. This is my keyboard. So one thing you can do is, when you're walking through these dungeons, is move your mouse over the gems. See these rocks? And it'll help you know if something's mineable. Because sometimes there's normally a little icon that pops up. See that guy dropped a box? There's lesser chromium. We want that. Sometimes there is things to mine that don't have the mining icon unless you get really close. So just move your mouse around over those crystals a little bit, and it'll help you figure out what you can and can't mine, as your mouse will change to a pickaxe, right? Just get over here, kill these guys. It's gonna, I mean, you can skip these guys too if you just farm in the boxes and stuff to get just farming some mats to start. You can do that with, you can just ignore most of the guys and just run around if you want to and just mine things. So these little things are full of lesser chromium. That's what you want in here. So get those to the point where I can kind of, you know, just come in here and earn a bunch of pixels and farm up these things pretty quickly. It's the rare ones that, see, like that, it wasn't, see? Like, it doesn't show that there's a mine there until I get close, which is why you want to just move your mouse around over the gems. So make sure you grab these. That's got astrolite in it. I don't think they're anything other than worth pixels to sell. My inventory was stocked full of them, so I just sold them all. At least in the beta, as far as I can tell. The only thing they're good for is cash money. So sell those. They're worth like 3,500 though, so a good amount of pixels. And then you can also, don't forget to convert. You can convert your pixels to bits, or bytes rather, and that's where your board position comes in, is your bytes. So if you have an excess of pixels, make sure you are converting those into bytes. I don't think everybody knows that yet, but that is what you're going to need to do. See, here's another one. It doesn't show up until I get close. See how it goes, comes in and out. That's why you just want to move your mouse around over the gems while you're running around. Yeah, secret tip indeed. So make sure you're doing that. And also, like, if you're standing here, if you move your mouse to the right, you know, the screen kind of pans with your dude a little bit if you want to get a little extra view of what's coming. See down the road a little bit more. So grab your chromiums. You need from level 0 to level 1, you just need the petty chromiums, which you can buy from the guy for 14 pixel a piece. So don't even worry about those. But the next level 1, I think, is these lesser ones, and this is the place to get all of those, right? And then you can take your weapon from level 1 to level 2 pretty quickly. But you need 10 per level, so if you want to go to level 10, you need 100 of these lesser chromiums. And then if you want to go to level 3, oh, 1 second, my little watch is going off, which means I gotta do a stream drop here. So give me a second. I'll grab some water too. Do I know if I are on boss chain? Is that a legit chain? I never heard of it. Okay, you see this door? I can't get in here because this is, I think this is a hacker door. If you're a hacker, you can open this door. You can go in here, you can get this box. And then also there is, I think right here, this one is mineable. This one of these is mineable for the hacker, okay? Don't forget that part. It's free mining for you, for your class. Now I'm gonna have a room myself here with lasers that I can go into as a sentinel. And then I guess it must be the technomancer that can. There's like a sickly guy that you can heal, and that's their location to get extra stuff. And then after you do it a few times, you'll just realize you'll know where the mining locations are because it doesn't change. So I'm just kind of doing that just to show you how I figured out where those were. Kill these guys. I think this is my room over here. Yep. So these are lasers. Sentry uses their ability. They come in. You get the box. I can mine this one. See? Didn't show up till I got really close. Oh, Boss Network is the... Yeah, I think I did convert to Boss Network to make it faster. But it's still the same wallet address, I think. I swear I activated that. I don't know. How would I tell? I don't know. I just go over there, log in, and do the stuff. Maybe that pixel. Oh, it's bugged. Like, I don't even need to do any of my real abilities here. There's another mining spot right here. Should grab that. Couple lesser chromium in there, nice. Oh, don't forget to grab that one. It's just laying there. My guy's got this kind of run faster mode as one of his skills, which is nice. So then I don't need to use these speed potions, which I still have on my fast bar here. Cyber stims to make you run faster. So if you're gonna, spend some time farming that stuff, it might be a good idea to use some of those. They're pretty inexpensive. But I kill all the dudes because they drop the chromium as well. All right, another secret one there. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the ship. It'll actually probably make me play the game again because I haven't been playing so much as I had just been, busting in, going and spending all my energy every day real quick at like 5 minutes to server flip. I do that with all my daily stuff. I'm like, oh crap, I got 10 minutes to do everything. And I sit down and try and force it all in. My girlfriend's always like talking to me at the same time. I'm like, just give me 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes. Can I have just 10 minutes of serenity? Okay, so over here, this is the other thing. The other class can do is like heal this guy. Okay. Pain comes and goes, the healing arts of bite magic of being your debt. Well, ironically, my guy does all this healing shit, and I still can't do it. But I think the Technomancer fixes that guy, and you get the box. So there's something for every class in each dungeon as well. So just know that there is a room for the hacker in both dungeons, and if you miss it, find it, because it's there. This dungeon here is very linear. You can't get lost. The other dungeon is different. It's a bit of a maze. Okay, this is the first boss. Rampage. He's pretty easy. The first time I fought him, I think I was hitting him for 100, I was hitting him for like 41 damage time, and I still beat him the first time I played him. It just took like 45 minutes because I didn't know that you had to level up your weapons and stuff, or I didn't know how to do it. And I was just questing, you know, doing all the quests. But that's that guy. And there's a quest outside that you can get. It's like a daily quest, so every other time you come in here, you can do that as well. And so that dropped some lesser chromium plus a schematic, and then just run out here. There is no town portal. There is a little bit of a hack though. So you can talk to this guy and complete the thing, right? And then you're like, oh, bummer, I can't do it again. But if you go back in, first of all, every time you go in, it's going to use a dungeon ticket, okay? This is important to note. Every time you go in here, it's going to cost you dungeon tickets. So you don't have any dungeon tickets, you're not going to be able to get in. And why do I say that? Because every time you open these cartridges, where are they? These cartridges, every time you open one of these, there's 3 dungeon tickets in it. Okay, so your inventory is going to fill up with dungeon tickets, at least for one more day. And so if you want to get rid of those out of your inventory, because you can't trash them and you can't sell them, you just go back in and out real quick and it'll use one. So if you get to the point where your inventory is bogged down and you can't open any gacha boxes because your inventory is full of dungeon quests, that's what you do. Just go in and out. A couple of times, that'll burn a few more. And then if you do that as well, you can grab the quest again. Boom. Easy. Okay, and then here's a shortcut to getting to town. If you hit escape, you can do this respawn thing, and it'll respawn your guy at the beginning of the stage, the southwest corner. So you can, if you're at Dungeon 2, which is all the way in the northeast, like 7 screens, it's a long run. But if you do that, it saves you a ton of time. Where can you use the chromium? Great question. I'll show you. So in town, let me get over here. So in town, a little rubber banding in here. It's beta, right? So this guy up here is your friend. This is the relic merchant. You click on him here to trade. He sells petty chromium. This is what you need to level up your first, from level 0 to level 1. To go to level 10, you need 100 of them. So just buy some of these. They're super cheap. If you want to go to level 10, just buy 100 right out the gate. It'll cost you like 1,000 pickle. 1,400 pixels. I think you can have 1,000 of these. Or they stack beyond 100, so, you know, you might as well have more than 100. Okay, buy those. And then if you want to upgrade your weapon, come to this guy. And whatever you have equipped, whatever you have equipped is what he is going to offer to upgrade you. So I've got this level, this 3 times reforged keyboard here. I'll show you like a... Oh, you know what? We gotta open our... So when you defeat one of those bosses, they give you a gacha cartridge. I don't know if you know how to open these, but you go to this guy here. You click on open gacha cartridges, and then the things that look like little SNES cartridges, you pop them in here, hit open. And then it'll give you a dungeon ticket. The first dungeon only gives you 1. Second dungeon gives you 3. and a weapon. Okay. So pop those in there. And the trick to picking a good weapon to upgrade. First and foremost, the most important thing is its color. So purples are the best. The ModTech, they offer the most modifiers here. See, this has weapon damage, physical strength, cooldown reduction. This one has weapon damage, crit damage, health, cooldown. This one has these 4 things. And if you look at this thing, it only has weapon damage. And these green ones, this one's got 3, so it's not bad. But the things with the most modifiers are going to be your best option, first and foremost. The second most important thing, arguably the most important thing some people will tell you, is its base weapon damage. So, all these are 41, right? They're all the same. But this one here is 82. So let's equip that. So, and it's 82, and it's getting +6 per level. See that? So from level 1 to level 2, it gets +6. If I look at this thing, from level 1 to level 2, it only gets +3. So something that gets a bigger gain per level is going to be a bigger, badder, nastier weapon towards the end. I think the max is 8. So if you want to level up something that is going to have the most damage, find something that has base 82 to start and gives you +8 while talking to this guy for the first time from level 1 to level 2. And that's going to be a really strong weapon, regardless of the modifiers. I do know the Tears of Chain quest. That's the first main quest. Okay, do the Saga quest. Alright, gotta do a stream drop for you guys. Apologize. I got chat in here with Windows XP. My favorite Windows. Actually, I still got a minute. Purple is technically the best because it has the most modifiers. The ModTech ones are the best in my opinion. But the base weapon damage is also important. So like if we look at this one looks really good. It's got 4 things, but the weapon damage base is only 41. That could be an 82 instead to start. So this thing potentially only gets half as strong as an 82. Yeah, the Memory Merchant is the same guy that I just told you to buy the petty chromiums from. So you go all the way down, you need this black market RAM. 50 pixels. I get you about your business. Easy peasy. Okay, well there's only a couple of you guys here watching. Do you want me to play more of this? You want me to switch over to Gigaverse? What do you want? You want some... I'm here to do what you guys want to do. I got 1 hour to kill. I can just sit here and bullshit on this screen if you want me to. Oh, there's another one. Play more? This is Windows. Crypto Raro's here every day, so he's got some sway. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat some of these items here because I don't like. First of all, I hate the color of these things, so I'm gonna sell these gray ones regardless. Maybe we'll level this one. There was something I saw that looked pretty good. So, this. Let's level up this sword just to see how good it gets. So it's +6. So if we upgrade this to level 10, it should do a pretty good amount of damage. And like I said, from going from level 0 to level 1 on the Reforge is basically free. Because these petty chromiums you can just buy from this guy up here. So if you want to see like where your weapon will be, okay, so this is level 10, right? So it's weapon damage plus 6, this. Now if I reforge it, it's gonna have plus 18 level. So if I look at it real quick, it's at 136 weapon damage right now, okay? So now, important to note, when you reforge, it's gonna go back down to its base. But know that we're getting plus 18 per new level on the reforge. So what we were looking at here, 136. Let's reforge it. Okay, so now it's 82. So if we upgrade it twice, three times will get you back to where it was. So you get 6 additional upgrades at level 2 at plus 18 damage per level. So what's that? So this will be like plus like a 240 damage at level 10 on Reforge number 1. Right? But you gotta, well, if you look at that, see, I gotta use these petty chromiums plus lesser chromiums, which was what we were just farming in that first dungeon. Alright, I'll play some more of this. Crypto Raro's not chiming in, so he doesn't seem to care. I gotta do a stream drop. Okay, that's done. I could do the Darknet, but it's pointless until they fix the battle pass. What about the merchant? Pixel and bit exchanger. Oh, sure. I'll show you. It's the same guy that you open the cartridges at. So this guy right here, you do a currency exchange. Just type in how many pixels you want to exchange. So like if I want to exchange 100,000, this is how many bytes I get in exchange. And then my little number should go up. I didn't look beforehand, but I think it went up. If you're on fire, you're in the top 5,000. If you're in the top 5,000, you can mint that NFT whenever that comes along. That's kind of what everybody's racing for, to get in that top 5,000. Yeah, no problem. And then, you know, make sure that you're grabbing your daily reward boxes over here. And that your boost as high as possible by checking it daily, having a battle pass, a free battle pass. If you have an NFT, that's a boost. I did, but I sold it because I couldn't play the game. And every day you can come in here and claim 20 of these for free. And then of course you get invite points, but as well. Once you have your battle pass, you can do all these battle pass missions. It's bugged right now on this one, so I can't get any further. But these reward quite a bit of bytes. Oh, they have bytes in them. See, like this has 14,000 bytes plus a boost. So make sure you do those. They're all pretty straightforward. Okay. Let's go do Dungeon 1 again, I guess. I did. I bought it. And then I was like, okay, I've got like a day to play. It was only supposed to be a 2-day advantage over the battle pass people. And I was like, okay, well, I want it. I want to play. I was really pumped to play. So I bought it. I played it for like a day. And then the lag got so bad that the game was basically unplayable. So I sold it for a loss. For like $100 loss. And like, I don't know, like 5 minutes later, the team comes out and announces like, we're going to delay the Battle Pass users. NFT holders can still play for a couple more days. And they'll be rewarded with blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I was like, God damn it. Of course I sold it 5 minutes before this announcement. I should have just held it. The problem was, it's like, okay, I just threw a lot of money at this NFT, and I was worried that I was going to lose half my money because the game was unplayable. It was literally unplayable, and I lost hope in the team, in the game, and then, you know, they took measures to fix their problems. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's fun. It's fun enough. What am I hitting this guy with? Oh, this is that weapon I just upgraded. Like a yellow stick. It does 118 damage. Attacks fast. This might be a good one to just take to the distance. Doesn't look very cool though. So I'm gonna get my keytar back on here. Not that it looks very cool either, but just farming up some level dungeon 1 lesser chromiums. There's one. Mining up the shit. Lots of mines in here. I think there's 5. These guys are worth, you know, 100 pixel a piece, 50 pixel a piece, something like that. Somewhere in between. So, good pixel rate as well. The guys in the second dungeon are worth like 600 pixel a piece though, so a much better place to be farming up your pixel conversion. But your pixels are no good unless they're turned into bytes when it comes down to the nitty-gritty. But if you're going to buy stuff, you know, make sure you have some to buy some things. You probably want to buy the level 15 defensive gear at some point, which is moderately priced around 100k a piece. I wouldn't buy the really expensive level 25 ones, but I'd probably buy the middle tier ones. Or even the level 7 ones, to be honest. Those are pretty cheap. They're like 5,000 pixels a piece. It doesn't do much for you because, like, your defense doesn't matter a whole lot. I don't know if your guy is ranged or not, but if you're ranged, you don't even... Who cares? Because you're never going to get hit by any of this dumb stuff unless you're really bad at dodging. So don't sweat the defensive gear too much. Alright, we got another stream drop off here for you guys. Just now. As quickly as I possibly could. Okay? So, you're welcome. Appreciate it. Hopefully we get some announcements from the stream team sometime soon. Haven't heard from them in a while. I'm starting to wonder if they're still alive, to be honest. The mods are still modding. That's good. Here's the hacker room. Make sure if you're a hacker, you go in here. I only know Sentinel because I can't change my class, can't change my skills. This is what we live with. A little bit of lag here. Boop, boop, boop. Even at 650 damage, this thing still take quite a whacking. So it might be hard to kill the mobs if you're just, you know, low level or whatever. Just remember, you can come in here and grab all this stuff without having to kill all this junk. You can just grab the boxes if you want to. And mine if you're good. So you can come in here and literally just farm these items, and then once you're leveled up to a point, once your weapon is good enough, you can come back in here and start killing these things. But you can do the gathering beforehand. Never use my R ability. Oh, what a jerk. This one. Oh, and I miss. What's the best choice to level up between active skill or passive skill? Okay, let's look at the skill tree. So, in each one of these boxes, at each level, you see this? There's a box here. This is like phase 1. This is phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. In each one of these boxes, this first one actually, you have to have 5 skill points in here, or you can start putting skill points in here. Okay? So just know that off the gate. Put 5 in here, then you can start putting them in here. And then once you're at 10, you can start putting them in here. Once you're at 15, you can start putting them in here. So you could technically put all your points in. You could put 10 points here, skip this, and go straight to this one if you want to. Okay? Does that make sense? I like passive abilities, but if you're gonna put points on one side of one of these things, make sure you match it up with something on the other side, because they go hand in hand, right? So depending on which one of the things you're doing, you know, the passive skill usually has some kind of association with the ability on the left. Okay? So if you like level up this, make sure you choose a passive as well. Now maybe you skip box number 2. Maybe you're like, I don't like box number 2. And you go straight to box 3. You get this, like this one's all passives here. But this one's got abilities. And so whatever ability you pick, make sure you grab some passives that go with it. You don't have to fill them all out either. You can put some points in it and some points over here, and then stretch some points down here. Okay? It's important to know that you don't need to put all your points in one box. You can spread it all over the place. But it just depends on your playstyle. Just before you select things, know this. You cannot respect your guy. You cannot respect your skill tree. So think about it good and hard before you do anything. There's actually Hold on. 77-bit. Yeah, okay. If you go to 77-bit.wiki, 77-bit.wiki, you can play around with the skill tree before putting points in your skill tree. There's also an interactive map there, and a starter guide. The map will tell you, will kind of help you on quests, but the skill tree is really nice if you want to tinker around before putting your points in. And I don't know what's in the starter guide, but this is a helpful site for you. Okay, check that out. I didn't have that. I didn't know about it until I was already level 30. But I see a lot of people asking the same questions over and over again, like the memory merchant guy. Everybody asks that. I know we're all crypto bros and we don't know how to read, but if anybody who was reading the quests while they were playing the game could have figured it out pretty quick where to go. I'm not making fun of you, but none of us read, and that's a problem when you're playing an MMO and they're sharing information like that. But yeah, check out the wiki for the skill tree for sure. And then it should let you tinker around with like the different boxes and stuff, where you can put points in like first box and maybe points in third box, and then you can see kind of how it works in regards to what I was talking about. I think. I don't know. I didn't have the tree to play with when I was doing my thing. I just started smashing points and stuff. That's why mine looks kind of weird. Where are we at on this drop? Is it time for a drop? May have forgot to set my watch. Kill these guys and take a look here. Okay. All right, we got that off. It was time. All right, so I think we farmed up all the goods. Now we just got to take on the boss. Should take a minute or two. Give us a loot box. Alright, make sure you kind of run around in his guts, because that's where all the stuff drops. Easy. Easy mode. That's how you do that. And then, you know, every other time you go in there, you can grab this daily quest too, which is worth a little bit of experience and some pixel, plus you get one of these boxes. So just talk to that dude. You might have to do regular quests to get that quest unlocked, just so you know. And you can't get in there unless you have one dungeon ticket. So if you don't have any dungeon tickets, the only way to get any is to, I think, buy them from the in-game shop up here. The first one's like $1. But if you beat the boss and get a gacha cartridge and open it, you'll get one more. So as long as you always beat the boss, you'll always have a dungeon ticket. Right? Yeah, dungeon tickets. You get one for 150 bits. Which, if you've been farming the site, you should probably have enough of that already. That's like 2 weeks of free bits. Get one dungeon ticket. Just remember though that if you go in and out of that dungeon, you lose your ticket and you need a new one to get back in. So just make sure you kill the boss. So that you can get your gacha cartridge and get a new ticket once you open it. Oh man, Rubber Bando. We're just running up to Dungeon 2. It's a long ways. Yeah, so maybe I'll actually use some of this cyber stems here. Can double it up with my little. This guy's in my way. Make me waste my Rubber Bando. You don't like that. Okay. Once you're in Smuggler's Run, this is Smuggler's Run, okay? See, it says right there. This is where Dungeon 2 is. It's all the way up in the north. Not quite all the way up in the northeast corner, but that's where it is. I choose to go this way for some reason. Damn, this Rubber Bandy's getting bad again. It's not as bad as it was when I sold my NFT, but... and this guy offers you a quest to kill the boss in the second dungeon. So you can get that every other time. Once you beat the boss, you can come out, trade it in, then you can go in and leave and come back out and grab the quest again. Does that make sense? So just do that. Should I kill these guys this time? What do we? How much? How long is it gonna take me? I mean, doing pretty good amount of damage. These guys hit really hard though, so there is the chance that you die. Not too bad. Got a common. My guy has the ability to fucking heal his ass up real quick. So I'm just gonna run through and kill the boss. I don't care about this stuff right now. But I'm gonna grab my minerals. Oops, I left too early. Yeah, feel free to write up a thread on it and get you know, some internet cred. I was thinking about making a video, and then I was like, that's too much work. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't think there's anything to mine in this room. Yeah. Always check the room and make sure there's nothing to mine. Because they do sneak one in there on a couple of them. That speed skill is pretty sweet. And there's this one here, so you can just kind of sneak up on. Well, sometimes you aggro that guy, but if you run away, turn around, he'll reposition himself. D42B, hello. Hi, how are you? So mind that. Come down here. There's another one right here. I am gonna kill this dog because he's like the one guy I do like to kill. It's just him. Leading a lonely existence. And then you can mine this one. And we'll do another stream drop here. Same time. And then for all intents and purposes, down here in this corner is the hacker room. Okay. If you're coming in here, you can just go all the way at the bottom, the south end of the dungeon, and run all the way over here to this one. So that's for you, Windows XP, because you're a hacker, right? So just make sure you run all over there. And then in the middle here, for the Technomancer, this is the Healy guy, right? But right behind the Healy guy is that mine, which I want to get. So I'm going to wait for my ability to reset here. And I'm going to run up in here. Slap my ability and then quickly hit the mine button. Get that and then get the fuck out of there. And then we go to the boss. My guy runs like a warrior on Diablo, where you need fury in order to do your abilities, which means you have to hit to generate energy, essentially. Just putting on a sunset modifier here, as well as one of these, just to do a little extra damage. Seconds left on that potion. So if you kill everything in this dungeon, I think it's like 50,000 pixels or something. So once you get to a point where you're like feel comfortable killing the mobs and it's like not taking you forever, that's what you're going to want to do. And then convert those pixels into bytes. Oh, we almost died. Okay, he's dead. Get his box. Got some rare chromium. Excellent. Let's say you do that. And then you can just go out here. Like I've got. If we look at my inventory, we'll see that I have way too many dungeon tickets. So I'm gonna, in order to get rid of some of those excess ones for like the next day, all you gotta do, first things first, turn this quest in. Get a little extra experience, a little extra pixel. And then you go in here. If you leave right away, it kills a dungeon ticket. One of them disappears. But also, now you should be able to grab that quest again from this guy. Yep, Foes of Mine, there it is. You can do this on the other dungeon as well. But on Dungeon 1, the gacha cartridges only give you 1 dungeon ticket, whereas on Dungeon 2 they give you 3. So be mindful of that if you don't have any dungeon tickets to start. Like, I don't know what I bought, but I had like so many dungeon tickets in my inventory right out the gates that I didn't know what was going on. I think I bought everything in the preseason store, so, which wasn't that much. It was like $50 to buy everything. Once they turn red, you know you got them, or that somebody else mined it. But yeah, you want that chromium. You need a ton of chromium to level up your weapons. So make sure that you're grabbing as much chromium as possible, one way or another. However you get it, get it. Right, it feels like it's time for another stream drop, my friends. Let's get that going before we do this boss. Just 1 second here. Okay. Alright, so if you're farming these dungeons, they also drop these potions if you do go to the rooms, so make sure you're using these, because you'll get a bunch of them. Right? And then I want this in my fast bar on here. And there's a class-specific potion that you can buy and use as well. So mine is that strong guy thing. The flexi arm. I don't know what the hacker one is. Or the technomancer. I'm sure there's some in my inventory that I just didn't even look at. But there's level specific ones. So there's one for like level 7 and higher, one for level 15 and higher, and one for level 25 and higher. So just buy the best one that you can and use those if you want to. It makes things a lot faster. It helps you kill these guys a bit faster. Which in the grand scheme of things is what you want. You want to be able to... The faster you kill things, the more pixels you get. The more pixels you get, the more bytes you get, right? The more bytes you have, the more experience you earn, and puts you on the leaderboard for the NFT. $5,000 NFTs. And the higher you are on that board as well, I think, determines what, don't quote me on that, but I think it determines kind of what rarity your potential NFT would be as well. Okay, and then you come out here, you can turn this quest back in. Gets you a little bit of experience and pixels. And then if you probably got excess dungeon tickets if you're farming this. So I recommend just going in and out real quick. And re-grabbing the quest. Bows of mine. Then you go back in and do it all over. I have a little water here. I got about 20 minutes left before I should probably go to bed. Just so you guys know. Fair warning that we may be done in 20 minutes. We may also go an extra hour, but 20 minutes is my target to stop. I'm very bad at stopping when I'm supposed to. You know how it is. Problem with this skill is I gotta wait for it to recharge. There we go. Zing. Well, if you have any more questions, Windows, and you're still here, let me know. I would say the hardest thing to... Some of the quests are kind of silly and difficult to figure out, and some of them are bugged, so they will drive you insane if you're trying to figure them out, and you can't, because they can't be solved. So just know that as well. You earn a lot of experience and pixels from doing the quests. So I would do all the yellow quests, make sure you do them at least once. Do the purple one, that's your main storyline quest. Make sure you do that too. Like, don't just come out here and start farming crap. Do the quests. It's fun. Makes it a lot more fun. I wish I still had quests to do. I'd rather be doing that than this. The boss we go. Zing. Alright, I'm going to use my dungeon buff because I got so many of those. I'm going to use my class specific buff. I'm at the point where I'm afraid to reforge this weapon because I put so much time into it to get it to where it is that if it broke, I probably would just stop playing the game. So I think I'm going to level up other things first just to make sure that I have a backup in case it breaks. I'm going to try and level it up. Otherwise, I would literally just quit. Once I beat this boss, we'll drop another stream drop. Just give me a minute or so here. Takes a long time to do 95,000 damage. Oh, it's died. They hit very hard when they hit. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get our stream drop going here. Alright, that is off. And so once you beat the boss, you can come back onto this guy, turn in that quest, get a little bit of experience, a little bit of pixels. Of course, every time you beat this boss, you get a gacha cartridge. Inside the gacha cartridge is 3 dungeon tickets, so I recommend you just go right back out. This will murder one of your dungeon tickets. But also, it'll let you pick the quest back up. So grab the quest again. And then go back in. D2 9270, good to see you. 3C8F, good to see you. You guys are jamming. Tooting along. Silver, nice. Bronze. Good job on the silver. Keep it up, Bronzy. Okay. Again, all we're doing here is just farming the boxes and the mines and the boss. Once we get our weapon up a little bit more, I'll probably start killing these guys. Oops, I moved too soon. As a sentinel, you come up here, you grab this box. I guess if you're fast enough, you might be able to get in there, get the box, and get out on one ability, but I don't know. I don't know. if you just look at the global down here, it's always just like, where's the memory merchant? Where do I find the memory merchant? I get it. It can be a little overwhelming at first. Byte City is like, I don't know. It does something to your eyes where you're like, whoa, what's going on here? What? Dip, duck, dodge, dip, duck, and dive. Use my special, hit the mine. Yeah, and we're good. And get out of here. Off to the races. To fight the boss. Le boss. I don't know what it is with these potions, but they keep switching. We got us pretty good there. But yeah, just, you know, once you start leveling up that sword of yours or whatever it is you're using, the easier the bosses get. Faster you can farm up a new weapon, potentially. Or bites. Come in here and, you know, kill all these guys. These guys, the normal mobs in here are worth like 500 pixels, 600 pixels. So if you go through and kill all the guys in here, it's quite a bit. As long as you're not dying and respawning and paying pixels, this is where you would farm the most of them. And then of course convert those into bytes. And he's down. How many of these rare chromiums do we have now? Probably not enough. 16 is not enough. I think we need... let's see. We could level up something else a bit. Move this fishing rod somewhere. This VIP here. Important to have somewhat legible inventory. Look at all those dungeon tickets in there. Jeez. But because we grabbed the quest again, we can come out here, turn the quest in, get a little bit more extra juice. Boom. And then, you know, if you got a bunch of extra dungeon tickets, you go back in. Yeah. That kills a dungeon ticket. But it also lets you grab the quest again. And granted, not a lot of pixels, but 1500 adds up. I don't know if the XP does anything for you, right? But what happened there? I'm gonna go back to town, so I'm gonna use my super secret teleportation technique to get me there faster. Boom. Yes, sir. Do it here too. Buys me time to talk to you guys, as well as, you know, maybe do a stream drop, which I probably am overdue on. Yeah. Port here. Do it in this room too. Pretty much, if you want to go to town, this is your best way to do it. I'm really annoyed they put a bunch of bushes in the way of the main path. It's like, just let me run free. Just let me run free. Why you gotta put a tire there, you know? Why you gotta put one bush right there? It's just, you know, somebody trying to make it look good. But in reality, it throws off everybody's chi when their character gets hung up on a stump or a stone or, I don't know, something else. A bush. A fern. Ooh, the rubber band. The rubber band is back. Alright, that's how you get back to town in, I don't know, probably save 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, there's one more screen. This one's quick, though. Alright, then you just take all your cartridges that you got from your bosses. You bring them to this guy here. The Cryptomancer. You click on open the gacha cartridges, and then you just grab them from your inventory. They look like video game cartridges from old school video games. Physical ones. And this is where you get, you know, dungeon tickets plus new weapons. But this was clearly a dungeon too, because I got 3. Cryptid black claws. What I'm looking for is ones with a high base weapon damage of 82, plus a lot of modifiers. This has 3 modifiers. As potential targets for weapons to level up. Not enough free spots in memory, huh? Okay, gotta sell some shit. We'll start with these. They're worth 3,500 pixels. And then we can open our rest of our gacha boxes, I think. But it's those damn dungeon tickets that take up all your inventory. See that? Just like riddled. Talk to him again. Gotcha cartridges. Let's get something good here, huh? Get something nobody's ever seen before. Ooh, that's red. 41. Purple's the color we're looking for. Doesn't have to be purple, but purple is going to have the most modifiers. Is that it? That's it. So maybe we'll level up our katana that we got. As our backup. This one? That's this one. This is our test backup. Because this one goes +6. This is a good one too, 59. But this is the one I know as a decent base. Let's level it up. Oh, we need some more petty chromium. Petty chromium, easiest one to get. You just buy it from this guy here. You can buy it in stacks of a zillion if you want to. I think I need 200 to level us up to 10. We grab this. Halfway there. We're almost halfway there. Oh, whoa. Living on a prayer. 201. Let's go. The yellow stick. Upgrade. So this is, yeah, this is getting +18 per level. Spending my lesser chromiums, which I don't like, but you gotta have the backup weapon. Backup stick, you know. Okay. So that's now level 10. If we reforge it, first of all, let's look at it. So it's at 244. If we reforge it, it's going to drop all the way back down to 82. But it's +36 per level, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. We'd have to get it to level 4 to get it back to where it would be at for regular damage. So I'll reforge it just to show you how it looks. It goes back down to 82. But now it's gaining 38 per level. And now it also wants common chromium. You can upgrade it a couple of times. And 20 lesser. And the lesser chromium you're going to get in that first dungeon. That's where you're going to farm those. So it's already back up to... So if we level it up one more time, it goes to 190. Which isn't bad. Just buy some more of these. Again, we're just kind of building a backup weapon for when we try and reforge our main weapon. Because if you reforge and it breaks, you're screwed. So now we're at 190, which is okay. But it certainly isn't 622. You know? That's where we're at. Okay, guys. I'm gonna stand by my word. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 1:02 in the morning. I went a little longer than I had planned. But thanks for hanging out with me. It's been All the Abs number 51-ish plus. We have been doing only 77-bit for the last couple of days, and maybe for the next couple of days. But I'm still here. I'm still doing stream drops. I'm still trucking along. Still waiting to be verified. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe I'll go face cam. Who knows? But I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out here with me, Stones XYZ. Appreciate each and every one of you. I will catch you on the next one tomorrow night. Take care of yourselves. Adios!